Hello guys, this is the Retro Gamer 06 back for some more of The Witcher 2. How's everyone doing today? So, today we got two choices to make, and I want to say this is the final two choices, well, sort of. So, we got a side quest called For Temeria. So we have a choice to save Triss or help Roach recover Balthaz's children. Which we all know in the last video, Boosie did not make it, sadly. But Anais is still alive, so there's hope for that. Now, if you approach these people, that's where you want to go to rescue Triss. Triss is actually in that little section in there. Or, if you come over here, and down this little ramp,
Bear, crow, summit, why?
you'll see Roach right there. I am actually going to pick this path, because, I mean, you know, a full-grown woman or a little girl can defend herself. So I feel like it's my duty to rescue the children. Trish can handle herself. You know, I mean, nothing against her, but my first playthrough, like when I played this game way back in 2014, I went and rescued Triss instead. But I'm going to choose this path. Like I said, I can't see Geralt ignoring a little girl. I don't think that's him, so anyway, let's get to it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do, and leave a like if you join the series.
Can we go?
Brigitte Papperbrock. She gave me some pretty good leads.
Tell me.
Baron Kimbold hired some thugs to murder the royal bastards.
Son of a bitch. Foltest never trusted him. Turns out he was right not to.
It was Count Maravel who kidnapped Anais. He wanted to hand both children over to the Nilfgaardians, but Boosie was killed.
Damn it all. Radovid is one thing, but Nilfgaard. When I get my hands on Maravel...
You won't. I delivered the evidence against both of them to Natalis, but the constable decided to ask Kimbold for help and arrested Maravel.
Wise. There will come a time for Kimbold as well, but Maravel needed to be removed immediately. A traitor is a traitor. They should take off his head. Can we go?
Alright, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal child.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Well, look at the text
Why are you
on the
here?
bars.
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Of course you should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Now!
This is my
All right.
banquet. I don't want any unwanted guests.
I think this is a pretty much straightforward
Quickly, up top!
quest. Uh-oh.
Help me up.
Nice. Whoa, Geralt.
The low road's
Hey, see
yours.
that blood
I'll take
effect?
the walls.
Alright, here we go.
Close that cursed gate! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage!
Hang on, I've nearly unblocked it.
Unit 2! Block the passage!
I killed them all. He'll pay dearly. Ready, Geralt.
Where are you, bro? Oh, there you are. Guess we're here, I guess.
Who are you over here, you cunts? You're dead meat! Send for reinforcements! Block that swiping passage! Man your positions, you horse son!
I've got a crossbow,
Forward!
Geralt. Leave them to me.
Attack! At them!
We're doing well, Geralt.
Get out!
Here we go.
I'll make mincemeat of your arse!
Burning. Watch out.
Yeah, burn it.
Wall's clear. I'm coming over to you.
So just like before, we're gonna set a trap.
Say your prayers!
One more trap. Come on. Not landing on the trap.
They'll cut you down.
There we go. My goodness.
What's he doing? Sounds like he's awfully busy. As it is, I'll have to interrupt.
I can
Hey.
hear him. Damn it.
Ow. Alright, let's do this. Hang on though. Let's
Did you see Radovid's retinue? I swear the snot-nosed lad thinks he's king of the world. He should never have shown up here after the recent events in Redania. Honestly, if he grows to be another Vizimir, I hope he ends up like the first. And those robes of his, did you see? All right, there's time for one more. Hands off. You've broken my arm! You've broken my arm! Do you know it's worth, you son of a bitch?
Now it's worth shit like the rest of you.
What do you want? I'll give you anything.
You can't give back what you took from me. Cutting off your balls and slitting your throat will have to do.
No!
Good lord.
You reap what you sow.
My goodness. That's brutal.
Time to free Foltest's daughter.
That's gotta hurt. Wow.
Have mercy! He forced me!
Whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say.
Are you all right? I am Vernon Roach of Temeria. This is Witcher Geralt.
She's terrified.
If Deathmold touched her, I'll kill the son of a bitch all over again.
What'll you do with the child, Vernon?
I made an arrangement with Radovid, and Vernon Roach always keeps to his word.
So you have choices to make. If you say let's go, then he'll Roach will give Anais to Radovid. Then Roach will be wearing Redanian color. It'll be all red instead of blue. But yeah,
Kings only keep their promises when it suits them.
We saw him together. You heard what he said.
You didn't have Anais then. Now you do. Take a minute, consider your options.
I'm a soldier, not a diplomat.
Well, you need to start thinking like a diplomat. You're about to decide Temeria's future. What else could you do?
Nothing. I either break my pledge to Radovid or honor it.
Suppose you break it.
I'll make another enemy.
Enemies are something you can handle, you said so yourself. The Temerian delegation is in Loch Muin. Maybe we should consider handing the child over to them.
John Natalis. Good soldier, poor politician.
Natalis may not be the most polished diplomat, but both your grandmothers tilled the same soil. Your grandfathers fought side by side.
By taking the child to John Natalis, I'll spark a civil war. The barons won't acknowledge her right to the throne until they feel a boot on their neck.
I don't claim giving her to the Temerians will solve all your problems. But freedom's precious, Vernon. One of those things you don't appreciate until it's gone. Considered what they'll say in Temeria when they hear Vernon Roach handed their crown princess to the head of a foreign state?
If Radovid keeps to his word, they just might name a holiday after me.
Careful, Vernon. It's a slippery slope. You could easily be branded a traitor, and brands are tough to scrub off.
I guess you're right. Dishonored I'll be no one. Not in Temeria, not anywhere else. Natalis it is. Come, child. I'll take you to a safe place.
there we go. Now I'm gonna escort her back out. Wrong way. There we go, this way.
Looks like someone's provided an escort.
In the name of King Radovid, we demand that you hand over the child of Louisa Lavalette.
We're headed elsewhere.
Not my concern. My orders are clear.
We are not Radovid's subjects. His orders don't apply to us.
If you won't come peacefully,
Look around before you threaten us again, you fool. We've lost a lot of time. The talks have probably begun. Come, child.
Henselt will want to avenge his dead sorcerer.
Henselt hates me anyway, for humiliating him when he was in my hands. I'm never short of enemies. I've learned to live with it.
Either way, Rob.
You never know how the Temerians will receive Anais.
She's of royal blood. That should be enough.
Many in Temeria believe the bloodline ended with Foltest.
What are you trying to tell me?
That some of your countrymen may already see themselves as the founders of a new dynasty.
Okay, so we're just going back to where we came from.
If you want to find me, I'll be at the talks.
See you, Vernon.
Alright, now level up. Okay, let's use our points. Oh wow, we got 4. Character. Okay, I like that. We're getting close to the end of the chapter, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, what does this say? Oh god. I'm gonna say it real quick. Alright.
Renounce magic, I tell you!
Let's continue on.
Surviving son of a cunt! His cocksucking motherfucking majesty!
Excuse me?
Oh, pardon me, sir, I meant no offense.
You're leaving the deliberations. Why?
Henselt! He used to have all Edirn where to live in a Kedwenny yoke! Scandalous.
No one opposed him?
None! Radovid drools for Temeria, and will let that lout have anything in exchange. The North will never be the same again. I must return home. Farewell.
Roach had murder in his eyes. He wanted blood and couldn't care less that it was royal, that this was what Letho would have wanted. The death of a king is the triumph of chaos, civil war, famine, fear among common folk, a time of disdain. That is the only reason Henselt remains alive and Kedwen grows stronger. Thousands of Kedwenis live better lives because their ruler is an amoral, ruthless son of a bitch who stands above the law.
Okay.
Constable John Natalis.
Interesting.
Let's find Roach.
Which,
There
so,
they are.
even the Nilfgaard...
This will be a great moment. Ready?
Let's get this done.
Temeria is internally divided. As Constable of Temeria, I'm in no position to speak for the whole country regarding the Council and the Conclave. I am honored to speak on Temeria's behalf before this esteemed body. But I'm only the Constable. I cannot be sure some Baron won't cancel my signature in a week.
What's your point, Constable?
I lack my country's support regarding the Council and the Conclave. Neither do I intend to seek the crown, for I've lesser blood in my veins. And as a soldier, I know my place in the ranks.
Well said, John Natalis. Temeria, the realm separating the north from Emir Va Emrys, and most importantly from his armies, is divided and weak. Yet this land deserves law and order, which cannot be provided by the quarreling rabble spoilt by Foltest's generosity. Incessant wars between Temerian princelings are not in Kedwin's interest. Too many important trade routes run through the land.
Redania will also take no comfort from unrest in Temeria. Therefore, we cannot leave the realm to its own devices.
Temeria is an independent state, well able to resolve its own problems. You seek to tear Foltest's legacy to pieces, appropriate what was never meant to be yours.
Calm down, John Natalis. We will speak of that in due course. Once we know with whom. As you said yourself, you cannot speak for all of Temeria.
Before you begin skinning a bear that still breathes, King Radovid, King Henselt, behold, Anais La Valette. Royal blood courses through her veins. She is the rightful heir to the Temerian throne.
This child is a bastard.
The girl will go to Vizima, where she will be presented to the nobility. She is yet too young to rule, but our laws of succession make provision for such cases.
Do you think the child will ever sit on the Temerian throne?
Natalis won't let it be harmed. We did all we could.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to Cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations. Speak on. The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses?
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhard, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Amin, and finally, Sheila de Tanseville. To my deepest regret, two Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varalahid and Fringa de Vigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Loch Muin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
Geralt, we
Oh,
cannot!
boy.
I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
We gotta fight the dragon now. Here we go.
Stand back while you can, Witcher.
Never.
You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
Of course I can. Let me save it just in case. Alright, here we go. Now wait a minute. When did I get this sword? I would have gotten the last video. Okay. Anyway. Oh boy.
If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Okay.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south.
Now, she could
to
have died
Nilfgaard,
there, but if you saved her like we just did,
where you'll find
she'll be
Yennefer
a
of
Witcher
Vengerberg.
3.
Farewell, Witcher.
Okay. Take that, didn't that? Oh boy. Now we gotta fight the dragon. Yeah, we won't see Sheila until Witcher 3 now. Ow. Burning. Ow. We got a choice to make. We just can't kill a dragon, so I'm walking away. But watch though, watch. See, it got out anyway. I think it still lives.
Your handiwork, sire.
In the beginning, there was chaos.
epilogue. Here we go.
How did it go with the dragon?
It had a hard landing, impaled on a tree, but it's still alive. I don't kill dragons.
The sorceresses could still use it.
Roach, it may be one of the last living dragons. I can't simply slaughter it.
All right, it's simple then. We need to get rid of Philippa.
I'll leave you the honor.
We'll get them, Witcher. The sorceresses have it coming. Radovid and the other kings already ordered firewood to be gathered for the pyres.
What about the council and the conclave?
I'd sooner expect the proclamation of an inquisitorial synod.
Not all sorceresses deserve the stake.
You can't make an omelet.
Without breaking some eggs, I know. How is the future Queen of Temeria?
She's safe. She's even started to speak. Old Natalis tried to give her a doll. Know what she said?
How would I?
That she wants no more toys. She wants a sword. And to learn how to fight. She wants to avenge her father's death.
What did you do?
Gave her my special forces dagger. I'll teach her to defend herself. Natalis will teach her the art of war. She'll be a good queen. I can feel it.
What about Letho? Did you capture him?
Not entirely.
Meaning?
Letho awaits you in the former Temerian camp. He sent a messenger.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
Pillage, rape, murder. Not necessarily in that order.
Who on whom?
The kings let their troops loose. They were supposed to deal with just the treacherous sorceresses, but they quickly decided every mage was a traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in place throughout the city. When the rulers left the city surrounded by their armored cordons, soldiers in loose mobs went on a mage hunt. Most of the noted and powerful managed to flee. The others were hounded to death.
Alright. So we are now at the epilogue. So this is it, guys. Next video will be the final video for sure. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, before I leave, that dragon, now this is a spoiler alert. Now, you wouldn't know this if you pick Roach's path, but if you pick Yurva's path back in chapter 1, the dragon is, I cannot remember her name now, Saskia, I think, the Dragon Slayer. She was the woman that we fought as Hansel in the beginning of chapter 2. That's her. She's the dragon, believe it or not. So yeah, very, very cool, I think. Cool plot twist. So anyway, yeah, I just kind of want to share that. But yeah, cannot believe we made it this far. What a great adventure. So in the next video, we will finish this. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later. Take it easy.